I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Don't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Don't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow?
Okay, the nickname is Teapot, and we keep forgetting your real name. Your real name is?
My real name's Philip Wagoner.
Now, you are still currently with the NZR, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm a contract driver. That means I can contract to Steam Incorporated, Glenbrook Vintage Railway. I have a mainline, still got my mainline certification, and but I don't work for Kiwi Rail.
Oh,
I worked for Kiwi Rail for 50 years. Retired in 2016.
Which brings us to the question: what do you, in your opinion, makes a railway man?
Oh, I don't know. You've got to love what you do. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It seems to be an enthusiasm.
It seems to be, yeah. And it's not really a job, is it? It's more of a hobby than anything else.
A lot of people who get into it often have parents, grandparents who are railwaymen. Is that your case?
Well, not really. Not my father and them went, but my grandfather worked 50 years on the railway. He joined about 1902, 1903 and finished up in traffic foreman in the old Auckland goods sheds, yeah.
So, Terry, what is it that induces you to give your time for free on the railway?
I just love the amount of the steam trains, the sound, the working timetable. But my grandfather in England were locomotive foreman, and all my uncles were in the railways. So there's a bit of a family history going back towards my family in England, and enjoy the sound of steam and driving the engines and being train control and all that. Enjoy doing all that. It's something to do where if you're not doing something, you've got to have something to do, and you've got to love what you've got to do.
Ray, I believe you used to work for New Zealand Government Railways.
Yes, that's right, Tony. I started as a local assistant back in 1985 and went through to 1991 when it got made redundant.
So, having spent a portion of your lifetime working on the railways before, what has made you want to come back for more?
Well, it's just been a passion that's been involved with all of my family, and I thought, well, why not go volunteering and help out where I can, and here we are.
So tell me, Flynn, why here instead of on a computer?
Oh, I just enjoy coming out for the trains, steam.
And did Thomas have any effect?
Yeah, just Thomas Day, pretty much. Yeah.
What do you think would be a big influence on people's lives to want to become railwaymen?
I think a lot of it's got to do with parents or grandparents that have worked in the railway, and the tradition is to follow their grandfather's steps, you know, whether it be a fireman, a driver or guard. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we're going well so far, just 10 minutes late.
It all started, I think, when I was a little kid. Like many people, my mum and dad bought me a little Thomas toy, And then when I was 3, they brought me out here for the first time as a surprise. It just so happened the railway so happened to be here. And I got the bug from then, especially with this place. I got the Glenbrook bug, as I say, at a very early age. And it's sort of just stuck with me.
I had an interest in railways as a kid. Used to go touring around different railways with my granddad, see Flying Scotsman and other quite famous locos back home. Left school, didn't really know what to do in my life, so moved out here to live with my aunt who used to volunteer out here. I thought I'd come down, see what's going on, started volunteering. Go out to the workshop most days after work, stuff like that, and eventually the guys down there offered me a job. And here I am full time, working on the steamers on the weekend, volunteer time. 5 days a week I'm in the workshop and then helping out everywhere else I'm needed.
Well, my father was bringing me out here since I was, knee high. And ever since after he passed, I sort of like just kept it going, And then it became a really lovely hobby of mine. And ever since I've grown to, love and enjoy the place, really. Right away. Got aboard. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause one's just gone out.
Yeah.
And then you guys will do the second.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, what induces you to come out and give your services free to a railway?
Because I like trains, because it's been in my family for years and years. My granddad liked them. He worked on the railways.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo and singing fee-fi fiddly-i-o, fee-fi fiddly-i-o, fee-fi fiddly-i-o, strumming on the old banjo.